guys, so my name's Elizabeth, and today I thought it would be really fun to try some cooking. So I found a really cool program called HelloFresh. They send you everything you need to make fairly healthy meals at home. So basically what comes is you get a big box with 4 bags, and at the bottom of the box there are ice packets that keep all the protein fresh. I was a little worried before I saw that as to how they were going to keep meat and cheese and so many other things fresh while it got delivered. So I was really impressed with that, and the ice packets were still very much ice blocks hours after. In addition to the bags and the separate little pouches of the different proteins, they give you cards. So they look like this, and basically they give you full instructions on the back. The first thing it does up here is it tells you what you need to get ready. It gives you all the different things, and these are all pretty much pre-measured, or at least this is what the website says. I haven't opened the bags yet, but they're pre-measured to be perfect, the exact amount you need. And it also gives you a little bit of information about the rarer ingredients, if there are any, in your meal for the day. So this is going to be, it's called grilled halloumi bun. So in reading it, it actually sounds like one of the world's fanciest grilled cheese sandwiches. So I'm kind of excited. And in addition to that, it shows you how to make basil, aioli, and potato wedges. I never not liked potatoes, so I hope this is going to be a win. So you take the instructions, you make sure you found everything. So this tells me that I need a small bowl. It says I need a frying pan for the cheese. It says I need a cookie sheet or pan. It says I need measuring spoons. Not sure why, because it said everything would be measured. But it did also ask me to have olive oil of my own, so that might be what we'll measure, as well as salt and pepper. So you want to have these things with you before you start. So the first thing it says is to start out with the potatoes. So we have a few potatoes, which I'm going to put right on the cutting board, because that is the first assignment. And really, this is supposed to be for 2 people. So that's actually not a bad serving at all. It then gives you 2 buns, because again, 2 people, 2 buns. Okay, and a beautiful, really perfect tomato. I'm impressed. It also gives you this, which it says is pesto sauce. So that's something new to me. And it gives you, oddly enough, a few little things of mayonnaise. So we'll find out what all of these things are for as we go. So the very first thing it says to do is to get the potatoes ready. Got it. Okay, so we are going to get the rosemary and the oil in a bowl, and then we're going to cut these into wedges for my potatoes. So I believe it's saying to take these off it and put these into the bowl to eventually be on the potato wedges. So we're putting 1 tablespoon of oil. Baboom. Okay, so I have put some of the rosemary in there, and now it says to cut my potatoes into wedges of the sauce. So we will see. All right, so it says to put that all together, and then it says season with salt and pepper. It doesn't really tell you what temperature, but it says to roast in oven for about 25 to 28 minutes. So I am going to go ahead and get this completely covered. We will get out our cooking sheet. We will get some parchment paper. Okay, so we're going to try to get these all nice and out there. Okay. Then it says to salt and pepper them. So. And I'm aware that this is to your own taste, so some people would not care for salt or pepper. But I like both. So I am going to quickly pop this over here. Okay, so the rest of this all looks like it needs to be done just a little later once my potatoes come out of the oven. So I will come back to you with a heated pan, the fries done, and ready to do this, because the rest of this literally looks like it takes like 4 minutes. You guys, these potatoes look amazing. Okay guys, so the potatoes are out of the oven and they look amazing. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So that's roughly half the potatoes. So the next thing we have to do is get the cheese ready. So I've already heated my pan and we're going to go over there. So here's my pan and my cheese. So it's very crucial, according to the instructions, to not crowd the cheese. So I'm actually only going to do 3 at a time so that I reduce the risk of crowding it. Now it says to let it go about a minute on each side. While that's having its minute, I am going to toast the bun that comes along with it. So I just clicked that. And I am going to be keeping a very close eye on my cheese. Now, as you can see, it is coming out a little brown, which is exactly what it looks like in the picture. So I am going to let it keep doing that for about another minute. And then I am going to hope my bun will be ready and I can start loading stuff onto my bun. Okay guys, so I have now got myself ready. The cheese looks perfect. And I am going to start putting the cheese on the sandwich. Like, that is so much cheese. And then it says to put the 3, like basically half of that tomato on it. So I'm loading that on up. And then it says to put some of these greens. So, wow. Like, there's a lot going on with this sandwich. Okay, guys, so now's the moment of truth. The food is ready, and I am about to try it for the first time. I am really excited, but a little nervous because, again, there are some things in this meal that would not normally tickle my fancy at the grocery store. I would be like, pesto sauce? Probably even the spring mix. Really? On a sandwich? On a cheese sandwich? These are the things that I would have been like, don't know. But I am going to try it. I made it. Why not? So I have my lovely sandwich here, just out of your view. And a glass of water, just in case. So we're going to start with trying the French fry. They're really good. Okay, so fries, A+. Now for the sandwich. Okay, let's see if I can get this in. Okay, very good. I will be back after eating the sandwich because there's probably some stuff in the middle that you're not getting on your first bite. But very good. I definitely intend to finish both. So I will do that, and I will get back to you with the final grade on this particular dinner. So are you guys ready to see the carnage from my HelloFresh meal? Yeah. I definitely did not leave anything behind. The sandwich was really good. The cheese, it actually tells you this, but the cheese is like a really salty cheese. It, in the information, compares it to a feta, and actually I think that's pretty much right. That's kind of the taste of the cheese, and it actually paired really well with like the tomato and the spices from the pesto and everything else. Really good sandwich. I think I was right in saying this is like the world's craziest, best grilled cheese. So A++ for taste. It was very good. Super excited to make the rest of them. And I think they're all more like bowl dishes so that I can easily bring half to work the next day. I will let you know how that goes as well on my next HelloFresh update. If this actually tasted just as good the next day, like warmed up. So, final note on HelloFresh is that it is a subscription box, and if you click on the link that I will leave in the description to start your HelloFresh journey, you will get a discount so that it won't cost you so much to try your first box or two. So I definitely recommend checking out that link below if you do decide from watching my video that you want to try this. Note, though, that I was surprised about. I thought that they would just have a plethora of recipes, because they've been around for a while now, to be honest. And you would be able to go and every week pick whichever four you wanted. That is not the case. They pick about 6 of their regime, and that's it. That's all you can pick from. So that's actually why I am not continuing. And you can't just say, I only like this one, so send me 4 of those. I'll eat the same thing all week. Like, not that I would do that, but even if you wanted to, you can't. You must pick 4. So I foresee being sent at least 1 bag every week that I wouldn't want to make. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing for them, like that they're like a bad company. I understand why they do that, because it probably would be a lot more costly to have every type of food in stock every week for the potential that everybody might pick the same dish. I get that. But they also make you order about a week and a half in advance that you have to go in and tell them what you want. So why can't they arrange it so that you can pick what you want? And at least better selection than that. I just made the one I was most scared of from this box, and I'm happy to say it was really good. However, there will inevitably be things that just, no, I'm not going to eat that. And you're only allowed to basically deny 2 dishes from, I believe it was 6, and I had to pick 4. I just feel like I would, on the regular, be having to really scratch my head as to which ones I was going to allow them to send me and which ones I was going to be like, I am not eating that. So that's my whole spiel on HelloFresh. This is 1 meal in, and I will definitely be continuing this. And I will give you more updates maybe in the next video as to when I plan to upload, because this is all really new to me and I haven't officially set that yet. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm also going to leave in my description my Twitter, because I hope you'll follow me there. As always, thanks for joining, and hope to see you guys very soon.